No, it's going live
Okay.
Okay, there we go. You should be on. And there's all your messages when people ask questions are going to be there.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, it's 1 minute to 4. Hi, everybody. I'll be back with you in a second. It's just 1 minute to 4. And we're looking forward to spending the next little while with you and showing you some cool and interesting gift baskets. And hopefully, you like what I show you. I'll be with you shortly. Can everybody hear me okay? Just wondering if this is clear, if you can hear me okay, if the volume's all right. Any comments so far? Just want to make sure that you can all hear properly. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. Can everyone hear me okay? If anybody wouldn't mind just typing into the chat box that you can hear me okay, I'd really appreciate it. Just so I know we're off to a good start. So far, I'm not sure if I can be heard or not. I'm going to start then. Welcome. Hi, everybody. My name is Judy Shapiro. I'm the owner of Wrap Artist Baskets, and my business is customizing gift baskets for all occasions. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad you can hear. Thanks, Vanessa. I just want to start firstly and foremost by thanking both Teresa and Vanessa very much for inviting me to come on today. They've been awesome. They are the administrators of this phenomenal online local community market group. And I'm delighted to be here. And I just want to share with you a few things. What we're going to do today is I'd like to show you some um, gift out of the box gift ideas as well. I'm going to take you through a live demo of a gift that you can do yourselves that will look professionally completed that you can do with your kids. And uh, oh, good. You're welcome, Vanessa, of course. I do appreciate the opportunity. So again, my name is Judy Shapiro, and my company is called Wrap Artist Baskets. And I really enjoy the opportunity to help people realize their vision, and that means sometimes we have some quirky requests, and sometimes they're just pretty straightforward. But I don't think that happens too much. I'll give you some examples. Um, we're about to have kids graduate and such. So I had a request from a teacher once that wanted um, a gift for a teacher that owned a Portuguese water dog. And I'm like, okay, I grew up with a black Labrador retriever. I know nothing about Portuguese water dogs. So I had to do the research and, check out what was appropriate. Found out it's a really big dog. And so I went and got some appropriate bones to put in the gift. And I put in a bandana and um, water dog, a bowl for the dog. And a few other things, a picture frame so she could, put photos of her and herself and her dog in it. Anyway, put it together and it was really fun to do. And another one most recently was a gift basket request for a baby. The mom had a particular affinity to a specific company's uh, fast food during her pregnancy where she had cravings for it anyway. And so the people who ordered the gift thought it would be really fun to put a onesie with the company name on it. And so I ended up having to search high and low on the internet for as somebody who made these particular onesies that were branded, and I had the full support of um, the necessary permissions to do it. And so we included, I put the onesie, it took a couple weeks to get it in and into my shop, and then I dressed the one of the Gans toys in this particular onesie, so it was really fun to do. And so those are the kinds of things you can't necessarily get from um, click and point opportunities. Yes, there's ways to, go online and say, I want a baby basket and this and that. But what I can do for you is, let's say you had a particular theme, an animal, a sports, circus. We do Blue Jays, by the way, even though they're not playing at the moment, but we do baby boy Blue Jay gift baskets as well. So I just wanted to share those kinds of things with you. It's something that you can't necessarily get. And it just shows, so it kind of sets the gifter apart, and the recipient realizes how much they are appreciated and how much thought really went into the gift to make it personal for them. So I'm going to suggest that we're going to move forward a little bit and show you a gift that I created mostly because of the times, the sign of the times. Everybody's ordering stuff online now, and we do contactless delivery. And people are nowadays more than ever looking for something fun for their kids to do right now. And I thought, well, okay, how fun would that be to have um, the kids involved in making something for their dads, or for Father's Day, or their grandfather, or whoever, their uncle or what have you, but to make something special for their dads to give them on Father's Day that they made themselves. And I don't know about you, but I remember thinking, you might too, that when you were little and you were a kid and you brought home something for school, or you made a special card for mom or dad, or uh, your grandparent, or whomever, the pride that you felt in making it and then giving it to that person. I can think back to Mother's Day when I got my first Mother's Day card. It touched my heart, and I'm sure everybody who has children remembers that. Mine's 19 already, just the other day, so that's kind of hard to believe. But anyway, that's that aside. So with that in mind, um, contactless delivery, the pride in making a gift yourself, or the child with your help making the gift, and then giving it to dad and being proud to give it to dad on Father's Day, and feeling really happy. And I'm sure dad will appreciate it too. So with that said, I'm going to just take you on a little journey. All of this stuff comes assembled, comes in a kit, which I will assemble for you, put together in a kit, and then I will do contact delivery, mask and gloves included, not in the box, but on me. And so we'll make it, and then you can take it and make it at your leisure with your kids, and then you're good to go. So I'm going to just try and do this. I'm doing this backwards, so kind of bear with me here. This is a gift. I'll pick it up. It's a top hat. It's just a fun, shiny little top hat, and you can put um, the letters. I'm not going to glue them today because it's a little bit difficult to hold the basket and show you, but I'm just going to show you how it could look a little bit. There's some sparkly letters. There's a D. I don't know if there you can see it better. So I would put like sparkly letters that have DAD, or daddy, or grandpa, or pop, or whatever you call your um, loved one. And so that's something you can do. The kids can glue it on, and it's just a simple little thing you pick up at a craft store. Just little letters. It's sparkly and silver and kind of fun. And that's something you can use to finish it off. And they can decorate it if they want. They can glue stuff on the bottom. You know, it's up to them how they want to decorate it, because that's where that fun comes in for the kids as well. So this is the finished without being wrapped. We'll show you how to do that later, but this is sort of the finished gift. It's simple. It's got, you know, some chocolates and some chips and things like that, snackable items. Dad probably will end up sharing with the kids, or, you know, probably, or not. But anyway, that's up to him. It's Father's Day. He can do what he wants, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to pull this thing apart because I want to show you the components. It's really simple. There's no way that you can mess it up. It's like 100%. It's going to look perfect, like you were gift designer and you had your certificate, like I do. But anyway, so I'm going to pull it apart now and just show you how to do it. So I don't even know where to begin here. I'm going to pull it apart. Remember how I put it together in the first place. We like to put lots of product in our containers. And by the way, I don't ever tell anybody with what they need to spend, or what they, you know, they tell me what their budget is, and then I make whatever the gift is for them. So just gonna take all this apart. It may not look the same when I'm done doing this backwards, but anyway. Okay, so this is a newsprint that I buy. It comes in a sheet, which you would get as a sheet. So you just crumple it up. I'm going to save the noise here, so I'm just going to shove it down into the container. It really is the foundation. It's not to take away from the amount of product you can put in, but it provides a solid foundation in which you can put your products. So I'm going to make this fairly quickly. You always have, there's a rhyme and reason how to do a gift basket properly, but it doesn't really matter in this case. It's going to be beautiful no matter how you slice it. So just put your tallest item in the very back, like so. Well, it's a little hinky here, but that's okay. So if it's tipping and what have you, forgive me. I would make it better, and you know, if I wasn't doing this live. But anyway, here's your. These are delicious, by the way. I pretty much have tried everything I put into my gifts, which is kind of scary because then I have to hit the gym, right? Okay, so this is I think I'll put this one in next because you want to push it down a bit so you can still see the other product in the back. And as I said, it's not going to be 100% perfect, but you'll get the idea anyway, so you can play with it. Then I'm going to put in some poppable sea salt chips, like so. And then there's and Doritos. These are sweet heat chili. And again, all this comes together in a kit. So these started to take some shape. And then I bought some Swiss dark chocolate, and then notice it's color coordinated. There's a flow here. It's not like I've got red and green and purple and orange and a whole bunch of stuff together. It's all color coordinated, so it all makes sense. At least it did to me. Anyway, that's a little bit crooked, but you get the point. And then I've got another one, a mauve one, and this one is a 100 Swiss dark chocolate, 85% cocoa. So we put nice products in. This is from Belgium, Swiss actually. Then one little trick that I have. Now this is it could sit here and it would fall apart. Like you see how it wobbles and there's no stability whatsoever there. So what we do, you can do this at home with tape. You can either just put some tape it, put it on the bottom, stick it down so it's solid, it's not flopping all over the place. Or we use something called glue dots. Generally, if there's something that's not going to be stable enough, we use glue dots. And it comes on a strip. You can buy these in the craft store. Peel it off, stick it to the bottom once or twice, depending on how big the item is. And there you go. And then, as I said about color coordination, I'm just going to put this in here. I can't see it, but I'm going to do it this way. See the purple? So the purple matches. See what I mean? This is moving around. I haven't stuck it with glue or tape or anything because I didn't. So you just put your your shred in here, and it just pops and gives the basket some dimension. And I don't need to do any more with that. You get the point. So now it's, oops, see what I mean? This thing wobbles around, but I'll just do it for like that for now. And then I'm going to show you how to put it together and just finalize it. Super simple. I'm going to take this off the table just because it's going to be really hard for me to do otherwise. There's a cello bag that I've prepared. I'm just going to take this off the table for a moment, and you can see some sample gifts behind me, which I'll bring up in a minute. Usually you need a couple hands for this. Okay. All right. And you make sure it's even on the seam. There we go. Boy, I couldn't do that without having the whole thing fall apart on me. Anyway, see the bags? These are wonderful bags. You don't need to spend time and effort on rolls. It makes it super simple. And it's cockeyed, but you want to put it in the center, and then you can tape the corners together. But for now, you just scrunch it. Here's a lot of this part. Pull it up. Scrunch it. See these ends here? These ends here, you would just take those, tuck them back behind so they don't look like, floppy ears or something weird. And you just tape it up in behind, smooth it out, and it's all good to go. So we're gonna take, I'm gonna double this up just for speed. Okay, take an elastic. Like I said, everything comes in a disc, no problem. And we just do this. If it doesn't look right or there's too much at the top here, you can always cut it if you have to. Like so, okay. So you straighten it out. I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that, but you see that? You can straighten it out. Okay, so ordinarily, I will make my own hand-tied bows. They look, you can layer with different colors and different shapes and different textures and all kinds of stuff. So there's some really, I especially love doing that at Christmas time when, you can layer the bows and make them really pretty. So here's an example of what, because we have the blue and because we have purple, I can put in either color. It doesn't really matter. But just for today, let's just go with the purple one since my stuffing is purple. Like I said, make sure that, see how weird this looks? So just make sure you take it and you tuck it back. It looks a lot cleaner, a lot neater. Okay, so assume that's done. Let's do it anyway. All right. Then these are called pull bows. These are the most simplest things ever. As I said, I do my own hand tied bows, but for the sake of argument, or for now, make it simple. And here it is. Here's these little tails inside, and you just take the tail and you pull. Just pull. Done. There's your bow. Like how quick is that? You can always add some embellishments to the bow, I suppose. There. And you just tie it in a knot. I'm going to do that lightly for now. Just tie it in a knot, and then you can just take the tails and curl the ribbon, and you got a bow. You got a basket. You got a nice little gift for Dad, and that's just great. So as you can see, as I said, these pieces are going to be tucked behind, and it's all going to be taped nice and neat. You can always add extra ribbon or tulle, or tulle's kind of feminine in my opinion for Dad, but you can always add some extra ribbon and stuff or some fluffy things, or the creativity is yours to finish it off any way you like, and that's a way to do it. So there's your kit, and as I said, it comes in a box, and it's all easy peasy. You saw me do it even backwards, so it's easy to do. I'd like to take you on a couple of, if you have any questions, please do feel free to ask me about that later. And I have some other products that while we're here and things I want to mention. Um, you know, Gifting is, we kind of like to come up with very fun and cool ideas. And everything is flexible. So let's say you like a particular container or something, and you say, you know what, my dad is a handyman. He just loves to do stuff around the house. I don't know how many men do like that, but that's, yeah, mine's waving at me saying, yep, me. Okay. Anyway, so he could be a handy person. Maybe he loves to barbecue. Maybe he's big on a certain sports team, or anything is possible. If you had a particular um, theme in mind, or if you don't have any ideas whatsoever, I am more than happy to take your call, answer your emails, give you some free advice. I'm fine with that. So don't be shy, and don't be afraid to come to me and say, look, I haven't got a clue what to do with my dad. Anyways, I'm just going to turn around for a second and grab some things. Excuse me for a moment. Okay. So this is, I'm just going to get something here. We like to do things that are fun and whimsical that you can't get anywhere else. So this is, and I don't have a lot of these, and I fell in love with these. Look how big they are. They're enormous. Okay, and they have a bottom here, a zipper on the side. So this is, never say that Dad will ever lose his tools ever again, because if you can't keep it organized in this, he's not going to ever find his tools. So this kit is amazing. It's very, very sturdy at the bottom, so you can store stuff. You can put, and there's lots of pockets here. You can put your whatever tools that you need right away to hang on to. And I just discovered the most fun piece of tool that I had to get to go with these in creating a gift. Check this out. This is, some dads are cool, but you're on a whole other level. And this is literally a level, a workable, usable level if dad is into the trades or anything along that line. It's just a fun thing to add. And I want to say thank you to Creations by Laura, because she's in this group as well. And Laura does all kinds of neat customized items. So I'll be using these things again and again. But this is something, now what I want to say is these, so thank you, Laura. These are things that I can fill with either sweet and savory products, or I can fill it with spa themed items. And I'll give you an example just for the moment. I'm going to grab something else. Excuse me. It can be made in a gift basket. It can be made in the toolkit. So in the toolkit, I can include sweet and savory foods, or I can include all kinds of spa-inspired things. Now this basket, I'm going to have to change out the ribbon, of course, but you've got shaving cream, you've got a wine bottle opener, you've got a bath robe, a plush terry. I have chenille as well. I have chenille and terry robes, and a bath towel which says King on it, and it's embroidered, and some brand name products, shaving cream, that sort of thing. So the bow is obviously, it's kind of hearts and stuff, but I would change it out to something else that reflects a more masculine Father's Day theme. But you see, so these are the kinds of things that can go in that. So that's really the the variety of things that we can put in. And I also want to point out, excuse me, I also want to show you some baby items that I am super stoked about. I just got these the other day, and I mean, they're high-end products. Like I said, everything we do is customized to suit the customer's budget, and it's not about what I want, it's what you want and what's going to resonate with the recipient. So, give you an example. I have to show you these things because they're just absolutely lovely. I just want to check how we're doing for time. Oh my goodness, we really don't have a lot. Just one second. I don't know. You can't see it, so I'm going to just bring these over. Okay. So if you want to customize, if you work for a company and the company wants to do something, or a group of people um, in the company want to get together and make a baby gift, you just say, hey, I need a something. Here's what we've collected as a group, and this is what we want to spend, and I will make it, if you know whether it's a girl or boy, or I'll make it neutral. I have to show you these items that I just got, and I'm super excited about these. This comes in polka dot also. This is a plush Sherpa blanket. It's absolutely super soft and luscious. And of course, then you would pair it, it depends on the basket and the amount of items needed. But of course, this is a cute, isn't that pretty? It's a cute little, these are receiving blankets, color coordinated with some gold and gray and white. Goes with this. And then I picked up these layettes. This one is a 10 piece. It's got a plush little, I don't know, can anybody see this? I hope you can, okay, there, that's probably better. It's a giraffe theme, so if you're looking for a jungle theme or anything like that, it's got giraffes and a bib and a blanket and washcloths and like the sleeper and stuff. It comes in a netted um, bag, and it's absolutely stunning. And I got this other one just as well. It's a little stork. I don't know if you can see well or not, but it's a stork on both sides. This is a 5 piece. Comes like this. It's like the presentation is just so high end and it's stunning looking. And look how pretty this looks with our plush. Oh shoot! Sorry, I lost my screen. I lost my screen here. Sorry, I'll be with you in a second. I just lost my screen. Sorry about that. My technical. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then this is a cute little plush giraffe as well. Also, one thing to be mindful of as well, take a look if you're ever buying any kind of toy for a baby. You have to be super careful so that there's no choking hazard. Make sure that there's no raised eyes. These are sewn right in. It's like a embroidered right into the animal's face. So there's nothing that they can actually pick and put in their mouth and so on. My little guy, I got a really cute little toy once, and I was horrified to find little beads, and it was supposed to be a baby's gift, and I was horrified to find those weighted beads in the crib. And you want to make sure that you stay far away and clear from that. So that's just a little tip um, to show you. So I'm just gonna think I'm gonna stop there because I just want you to know that the world is your oyster as far as creativity is concerned. If it's the kit, kids will go crazy and let them do whatever they want to decorate it. If there's something I can do to help anybody or make suggestions, I'm all over that. I'm happy to help you no matter what. Absolutely 100% no obligation whatsoever. But there are resources in this group. There's people who are more than happy and willing to help. Like I said, I was super excited to find these. How fun would that be? I also forgot to mention I have barbecue sets, which I would pair with spices and appropriate items to go with it. So if it's something that is if Dad is into barbecuing in a big way, I'm delighted to do that. I do have one. I wish I'd forgotten to bring it down. I have a golf bag. It's a canvas golf bag, and it's got the tongs and things like that. They're all shaped like putters. Even the handles are long and they're padded like a golf club would be, and they're amazing. It's just like a super fun thing, which is usable. It's just not like a gag gift, but it's usable. Um, and it'd be something that's fun and something dad'll be able to keep and use for a long time. Similar to a bathrobe or whatever. Once the soaps are gone or what have you, at least they'll have the bathrobe. And I know we're all spending a ton of time at home right now, so if you have a decent bathrobe or his is getting a little long in the tooth, that would be a fun thing to do too. Does anybody have any questions or need a suggestion? I'm happy to offer those right now. If anybody's got a burning question, I'm happy to, type your questions in the screen, and I'm happy to answer those, time permitting. And so we're all set, I think. Yeah, 4:28. We have 2 minutes more. If there's any questions that anyone has, I'm happy to help you. So again, my name is Judy Shapiro. My company is Wrap Artist Baskets. That's WRAP. And I'm in Toronto. I service Toronto, York Region, and I can deliver directly to you, or I can ship, depending on where you're located in North America. I do have contacts in the States and elsewhere, but I can certainly ship and get anything to anyone, anywhere. So happy to help. And thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here, to share some ideas with you. I hope I've given you a little bit to go on, some thoughts. And I wish you continued safety, and stay safe with your families. And we'll get through all of this. And thank you so much for spending this half hour with me. I do really appreciate your time and spending this time with me today. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day. And I don't see any questions for the moment. But if you think of something after, go for it. Feel free to type in questions, and I do promise to get back to you again. Thank you so much again, and have a great day, and stay safe, everyone. Thanks. Take care. Bye.